You have $1 million dream, but your actions are worth pennies. Yes, I'm talking to you. The person sitting behind the screen, painting an entire empire in your head, a glorious future, a perfect version of yourself. But your body? It's sinking deeper into that chair, and your fingers only have enough energy to scroll from one video to the next. Do you know what's scarier than failure? It's looking back 5 years from now, and realizing you're still standing in this exact same spot, with the same dream, but with 5 more years of regret. You're not lazy. No, that word is too simple. What's happening inside you is a civil war. On one side is the extraordinary person with sky-high ambitions. On the other side is the addict of comfort, constantly whispering in your ear. Do it tomorrow, I'm tired, just one more game. And day after day, that comfort addict is winning. Today, we're going to end this war. This video isn't some cliché dose of motivation. This is a detailed battle plan, the key for you to break the chains of procrastination and unleash the extraordinary person within. What's the price, you ask? Just your focus for the next few minutes. Can you do that? Watch until the end of this video to find the answer. First, we need to diagnose the problem correctly. Laziness isn't who you are, it's just a symptom. It's like when you have a fever. That's a sign your body has a problem, but the fever itself isn't the disease. So, what is the root cause of procrastination? It comes from 3 main sources. 1. Vagueness, the hidden enemy. Laziness is a lack of clarity. Imagine you're a master archer, but your target is covered in a thick fog. Do you take the shot? Of course not. You'll stand still, because you don't know where to aim. Your mind is the same way. When you say, I want to be rich, I want to be successful, I want a great body, those are vague targets. Your brain has no idea what to do with such generic commands. It needs specifics. Instead of being trapped in a tangled mess of thoughts, follow these 3 simple steps. Dump, take a piece of paper and write down everything that's swirling around in your head. Every idea, every to-do, every worry. Don't judge it, just write. Categorize, group similar items together. For example, calls to make, emails to answer, content to create, errands to run. This stops your brain from jump roping between different types of tasks, which wastes energy. Organize. Now, identify your number 1, number 2, and number 3 priorities. What's the one thing that will create the biggest impact? What is the very first brick you need to lay? When you have a clear, organized list, the fog will lift. You will know exactly what you need to do, right after you finish watching this video. 2. Incongruence, when you're living someone else's life. Be honest with yourself. Are your ambitions really yours? Or are they just an empty VIP table? Let me tell you a story. In a fancy nightclub, there were expensive VIP tables that nobody booked. Instead of leaving them empty, the manager roped them off with red velvet, placed a few expensive bottles of liquor on them, and hung a reserved sign. Immediately, people flocked to buy those tables. Why? Because they wanted what they thought other people wanted. They wanted to impress. Are your ambitions like that? Do you really want to go to medical school, or do you just want to make your parents proud? Do you really want a 6-pack, or do you just want to get attention from others? When your ambition doesn't come from deep within you, but is only there to please someone else, you will never have enough energy to see it through. Because deep down, it's not your fight. Take the time to ask yourself, what would make me truly happy and proud, even if no one else in the world knew about it? The answer to that question, that is the true compass for your life. 3. Fear, the invisible monster. You're not lazy. You're scared. Scared that you're not good enough. Scared that your dream is too big. Scared of failing and being ridiculed by others. And the biggest fear of all is the fear of having to admit that after all your effort, you still didn't get what you wanted. This fear creates a huge gap between the ideal person you imagine and the person you are right now. The bigger the gap, the more overwhelmed, paralyzed, and helpless you feel. And when you feel helpless, what do? You seek temporary comfort, games, social media, binge-watching shows. You run away. So how do you conquer fear? You can't destroy it, but you can make it smaller. How? With action. If what I've just shared resonates with you, if you feel like I'm talking about your own life, then take a second to hit the like button on this video. Not only does it help the video spread to more people who need it, but it's also a signal to me that we're on the same path together. And if you're not yet part of this community, hit the subscribe button for the VinhPeak channel and turn on the notification bell. This channel was created to be your companion on the journey to conquer new heights. Let's grow together. Alright, we understand the enemy. Now it's time to arm ourselves with weapons. Here are 4 strategies that will transform you from a daydreamer into a warrior of action. Strategy 1. Redesign your environment, turn it into an ally. You can't win a fight if you have to battle on the enemy's territory. Your environment determines 80% of your success. Physical environment. You want to lose weight, but your fridge is stocked with junk food? You want to focus on work, but your phone, with all its social media notifications, is always within reach? That's ridiculous. Clean up your space. Get rid of distractions. Lay out your gym clothes the night before. Place a large bottle of water on your desk. Turn your environment into a powerful assistant, constantly reminding and helping you to move forward. Social environment. Their essay saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your social circle. Are they pushing you to rise higher, or are they anchors, pulling you down with complaints, negativity, and pointless parties? You don't have to cut ties harshly. Just create some distance. Start spending more time with people you admire, people who have already achieved what you want. Follow them on social media, read their books, join their communities. Gradually, your mindset and energy will be upgraded along with them. Strategy 2. Build a new identity. Be before you do. This is a secret very few people understand. Most of us think in this formula: have, the result, do, the action, be, the identity. For example, when I have a great body, I will work out diligently, and then I will be a healthy person. Completely wrong. The formula for successful people is the reverse: be do have. You have to be that person first, right here in your mind. Instead of saying, I want to write a book, say, I am a writer. What does a writer do? They write. Maybe it's only 100 words a day, but they write. Define the person you want to become. An entrepreneur? A creator? An athlete? And then ask yourself, what would a person like that do today? Then, act based on that identity, even if it's just the smallest action. When you are consistent with your new identity, the results, will naturally come to you as an inevitable consequence. Strategy 3. The power of micro-wins. Ignite your motivation. No one conquers Mount Everest in a single leap. They conquer it with millions of tiny steps. Motivation isn't something that just appears, it's the result of action. Forget about grand plans and all-or-nothing goals. Instead, break your big goal down into tasks so ridiculously small, so small that you can't say no. Want to read every day? Don't aim to read 1 chapter. Aim to read 1 page. Want to exercise? Don't aim for a 1-hour workout. Aim to do 5 push-ups. Want to build a YouTube channel? Don't think about making a 10-minute video. Think about writing down 3 ideas. This is called the winner effect. Every time you complete a small task, your brain releases a bit of dopamine, creating a feeling of satisfaction and the desire to do more. A chain of small victories will create a storm of motivation, sweeping away all procrastination. Remember, an airplane uses the most fuel during takeoff. Once it reaches cruising altitude, maintaining flight is much easier. Strategy 4. Raise the stakes, leverage pain and pleasure. Humans will do more to avoid pain than they will to gain pleasure. We can use this psychological mechanism to hack our own brains. Create pain leverage, make a public commitment. Tell your friends and family about your goal. Make a bet with someone. For example, if I don't finish this online course by the end of the month, I will have to donate a large sum of money to a charity I absolutely hate. The fear of losing money and losing face will be an incredibly powerful motivator. Engineer rewards. At the same time, set up attractive rewards for yourself when you reach milestones. But make it smarter. If you want your family to support you, make the reward something they also want. For example, if I hit my sales target this quarter, our whole family will go on a trip to that place you've always wanted to visit, Mom and Dad. Suddenly, you'll have an entire cheerleading squad, people who will constantly check in and push you, instead of tempting you to get off track. I believe you can absolutely apply these strategies and create a spectacular change. Because you are not weak, you just haven't learned how to tap into your own power yet. If you want to keep receiving practical strategies and deep insights like this, once again, don't forget to subscribe to the VinhPeak channel and turn on the notification bell. Each new video will be a piece of the puzzle that helps you build the best version of yourself. I know, it sounds like a lot to do. You might be feeling a little overwhelmed. But remember strategy number 3, the power of micro-wins. You don't have to do everything all at once. You just need to do one thing. Right now, after this video ends, pick one small, easy action that you can take immediately to get closer to your goal. Maybe it's taking out a pen and paper and writing down your top 3 priorities for tomorrow. Maybe it's deleting a social media app that's eating up your time. Maybe it's putting on your shoes and going for a 10-minute walk. Action, no matter how small, is the spark that starts the fire. That fire will build motivation. That motivation will build confidence. And your confidence comes from keeping the promise you made to the most important person, yourself. You've watched this far, which proves that the ambitious person inside you is still yearning to rise up. Don't make them wait another day. The question isn't when you will start. The question is, right now, what is your first small step? Write your answer down in the comments below. I want to read them. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.